and why I'm doing it. So Boog started scratching his butt a while ago, and he lost a bunch of hair from it. I have never done this. Somebody's always done the tube for me, so excuse me for a second. I have dewormed horses, but I've never done the tube part. So he's definitely not 1,200 pounds. But we're going to put him around 750, 800. There we go. And I'm going to take off the cap. Actually smells good. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm not just going to go straight for him with this. Some people like to let him smell it. I don't really like to let them smell it because then they kind of smell they can smell the medicine. They're not stupid. And then they can fight you. So other people, you know, they grab him like this and hold him like that, or they hold their head down, or they tie him up real tight, or they jam it in the horse's mouth. I'm not a fan of any of that. So what I'll do, I'll stick my finger in, pull it out. Stick my finger in, pull it out. Stick my finger in, pull it out. About the fourth time, I'll insert the tube, but I'm not going to put anything in. I haven't put anything in. And I'll do that a couple times with the tube and just kind of keep his head at me. And about the third time, which is now, I will kind of tighten up my line. Sometimes they can kind of freak out when you tighten up that line, so I'll tighten up the line. And then we're going to get it in now. And because he didn't suspect what was going on, he didn't spit anything out. Good boy! Yeah, that tastes yum, huh? So he did pretty good. The rest I think I'll keep. And if he poops out worms, I'll call the vet and see if I need to use the rest of it or not. Now I'll let him smell it that I'm done. He's like, nope, I'm good. So that's how I deworm horses. I don't go by what the owners say, because a horse may act differently with me than it would the owner. The owner may say that the horse rears or the horse jerks his head up when you go to do the dewormer. But you have to think, is the owner advancing and retreating? Or is the owner cranking that horse's head to one position to do it? And then that horse is like, dude, why do you have my face? Like, why all of a sudden are you cranking on my face? But it's like the feet. The owner told me he was really good with his feet. Every time I pick up his feet, he kicks out a little bit. So I have to hold on to his foot a little bit more. His owner, I've seen him pick up the feet, and when they kick out, they let go. That teaches the horse that that is the correct answer, because horses learn from the release of pressure. So, sorry, Boog. So, I don't always go by what the owner says. Sometimes I will, but most of the time I kind of take what they say when it comes to deworming or picking up their feet or touching their ears or their head or their face. I kind of go by hearsay and take it with a grain of salt, because does the owner do what I do, advance and retreat with their finger, then advance and retreat with the tube and not inject anything, and then tighten up the line a little bit and advance, put the tube in and not inject anything, and then do it again? Or does the owner have somebody hold it, whoa boy, easy like that, and crank his head down and jam it in his mouth and squirt it in, and not even give the horse a chance to understand what's going to happen? So just when people tell you things with horses, take it with a grain of salt, because you may act differently with that horse than that person does. And I feel bad for him, so I'm going to go get him a carrot.